Darkness enveloped the ancient forest as I ventured deeper into its eerie embrace. The trees loomed overhead, their twisted branches clawing at the inky sky. Whispers of legends and ghostly tales lingered in my mind, warning me of the malevolent spirits said to inhabit these cursed woods. A chill ran down my spine, yet I pressed on, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a hint of arrogance. The legend spoke of a hidden mansion deep within the heart of the forest, a place shrouded in darkness and secrets. Some said it was cursed, others claimed it was a portal to another world. For me, it was an irresistible challenge. As I trod further, the wind howled, and the trees seemed to sway in unison, as if they were watching me with malevolence. The only light came from my lantern, flickering hesitantly in the black void. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was not alone. Unseen eyes followed my every move. The woods were dense, and the path narrowed until it was barely distinguishable. It was as if the forest itself was trying to trap me within its depths. Twisted roots reached out like skeletal hands, threatening to trip me. My heartbeat quickened, and my breaths grew shallow. Suddenly I stumbled upon a weathered sign partially hidden in the undergrowth. It read, "Beware the whispering woods. Turn back before it's too late." Ignoring the warning, I smirked and took it as a sign that I was on the right track. The mansion must be close. As I pressed on, the atmosphere thickened with an inexplicable dread. The trees seemed to shift their positions, and strange shapes danced at the periphery of my vision. Each step I took became more laborious, as if an invisible force tugged me back, urging me to retreat. But the desire to unravel the secrets of the mansion overpowered any sense of caution. Soon, the faint outline of an ancient structure emerged through the gloom, its imposing silhouette drawing me closer like a moth to a flame. The mansion was like nothing I'd ever seen before, ancient, majestic, and yet foreboding. The door creaked open, protesting the intrusion. Dust-filled air engulfed me as I stepped inside, and a chill crept through my bones. The interior was grand and lavish, but it bore an air of abandonment. Torn tapestries adorned the walls, and cobwebs hung like veils from the ceiling. The place reeked of stale memories and unspoken sorrows. As I wandered deeper into the mansion, a soft whisper echoed through the halls, barely audible but unmistakable. My heart pounded, and I strained to hear more. The voice sounded like a lament, a mournful cry from a tormented soul. Each step I took seemed to resonate with the anguished echoes of the past, and the mansion seemed to come alive with ghostly apparitions. Flickering lights danced in the corners of my vision, and shadows flitted just beyond my reach. I could feel their presence, a chorus of mournful spirits trapped in this house of horrors. My rational mind urged me to flee, but an inexplicable force held me in place. The mansion had me in its grasp, and I was a mere pawn in its sinister game. I ascended a grand staircase, the wood groaning under my weight. As I reached the upper floor, a spectral figure appeared before me, a woman in a tattered gown. Her eyes were vacant, hollow pools of sorrow. She opened her mouth to speak, but only a haunting moan escaped her lips. Frozen in fear, I watched as more apparitions emerged from the shadows. Each one carried an aura of pain and despair. They moved towards me, their ethereal forms floating through the air. One figure, a man in a dapper suit, reached out with a ghostly hand, and I felt a frigid touch on my skin. The icy sensation spread through my body like wildfire, sending shivers down my spine. A chorus of ghostly whispers surrounded me, each voice begging for release from their eternal torment. I couldn't bear it any longer. Panic gripped me, and I turned to flee, stumbling back down the stairs. The mansion seemed to change around me, its layout shifting like a labyrinth determined to ensnare me within its walls. Finally, I burst through the doors and into the night. Gasping for breath, I dared not look back at the mansion, afraid of what horrors I might see. The whispering woods had taken their toll on me. I had witnessed the tormented souls trapped within the mansion, their grief forever haunting those cursed halls. The legend had been true, and now I knew why those who entered these woods never returned. As I retreated, the voices of the lost souls echoed in my mind, a haunting reminder of my ill-fated adventure. The horrors I had witnessed would forever be etched in my memory, a chilling tale of the whispering woods, a place where the line between the living and the dead blurred, and darkness held sway over all who dared to enter. From that night on, I never spoke of my harrowing encounter, but the memories would haunt me for the rest of my days. The whispering woods remained shrouded in mystery,